My name is Elon James White, and you are now watching This Week in Blackness. What is going on, people? We are back, episode 5, season 3 of This Week in Blackness. That's right. I'm sorry if this regular schedule is just keeping your life too filled with awesome, but sometimes you just have to deal, you know? It's a hard life having all of this blackness and awesome coming at you just constantly. But you know what? I think you'll pull through. Has anyone else noticed that this dumb-assery train that American politics and race seems to be currently riding is just going express non-stop to what the hell is happening here? Town, that was a ridiculously wordy metaphor. It's just coming to the point now that people will send me emails like, oh my god, did you hear about that crazy type crazy thing? And instead of being all, how dare they? There shall be a reckoning. I'm just sitting there like, yep, sounds about right. I'll see all of you guys at Armageddon. And I mean, we as a people are just constantly being bombarded by unacceptable, ridiculous nonsense. What about that all-white basketball league? Some guy named Don Moose Lewis thought this would be a great idea. He goes by the name Moose. I mean, well, obviously this guy is a thinker. And please note, it's not just an all-white basketball team. Your parents have to both be American. Yeah, not American. I mean American. You know, just pure, unspoiled Americans. Yeah. Do you miss the good old days of Jim Crow? Are you tired of minorities just running around doing minority type shit? Are you so tired of minorities that you won't even watch the movie Minority Report? What? That's a Tom Cruise movie? But didn't he adopt one of them brown babies? Then I lump him in the same group with those niggers and Hispaniolas and all that stuff, yeah. Hold on, let me check something. No, it's still the year 2010. It's not even like it's sponsored by the Klan or something. I can understand that, you know, like the KKK all-white basketball league, you know? I get that, that's kind of what they do, but this was some random white dude who just seemed to be tired of dealing with people of color, which makes me very nervous because now I'm sitting around thinking, how many other random white dudes are just thinking to themselves, man, you know what would make all of this awesome? If there was 100% less minorities in it? What else is going on in dumbass news? Oh, the Supreme Court struck down a law that was prohibiting corporations from spending unlimited amounts of money in political campaigns. Because corporations, on top of having millions and billions of dollars, also need to have their free speech protected so that they can influence the country so that they can have more millions and billions of dollars? Yeah, that terrifies me. And if you're not scared, let me give you an example. Let's say that Ray J from the VH1 reality series For the Love of Ray J wanted to run for president. And let's say that the billion-dollar company Google thought that it would be in their best interest if Ray J did in fact become president. I mean, a lot of people do use Google to Google those sad, ridiculous women on his show, you know? And I mean, come on, searches equal ad revenue. Instead of simply donating the maximum amount of money they can to his campaign, Google is now allowed to run a shadow campaign. And they can spend $500 million on this shadow campaign, you know? Or whatever they really want, you know? And the fact is, why wouldn't they? If they believe that the presidency of Ray J would actually bring in $50 to $100 billion more over the next 4 years of his presidency, what's $500 million now? What's wrong with that? That's an investment. That's sound advice. Basically, we can look at it like your presidential candidate, sponsored by Pepsi. And the Republican Party says that this is completely reasonable because the American public, they're not sheep, okay? They cannot just be that easily influenced, you know? Yeah, Yeah. Except when conservatives flat out lie and talk about death panels, question whether or not Obama is even an American citizen, possibly that him saying he's a Christian is a lie because he's really a Muslim. The American public isn't sheep at all. And corporations don't ever really successfully influence people into buying clothing, food, cars, you know, yeah, we're more like cattle being led to the slaughter is what it seems like. That's what it seems like. Mark Krikorian, the executive director of the Washington, D.C. think tank, the Center of Immigration Studies, decided to explain to us that one of the reasons why Haiti was so screwed up was because they didn't stay colonialized long enough. Yeah, that first country in the Western Hemisphere to rise up and fight against slavery, yeah, it should have just let that slavery thing continue for a while. I mean, sometimes you just gotta keep that slave shit going, you know? Yeah, let's keep it going. Slavery all day, every day, yeah!